Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Welcome one more day. Today's day 28. It's a nice day. Why? Well, I don't know why, but always a nice day when you're playing poker and when you're playing a bankroll challenge. So yeah, let's hop into it. It's second streaming of the year actually, and last day, no, not second, sorry, third. And yeah, I think we're having good run here in this 2025. Started well for me in my grind, and the bankroll challenge went quite smooth the last couple of sessions. We don't know the results, as you know. We're only gonna be checking those at the end of the month. But yes, it should be good. I've been doing also some changes here and there around the streaming. I think the acoustics should be pretty good now. I put a lot of stuff around my room, so pretty ugly. I hope at least it does some effect in the sound. If not, well, spend some money and time. But yes, hopefully you enjoy all these new things. Let me know. And yeah, let's hop into the grind. That's what we're here for. Let me bring up the chat. There are already some of you active. Good to see that. Hello. It's PRC graph. If you wanna get the you can get the comments as well. You want to know exactly which comments we have available. But yes, let's as usual. Let's start with the with opening some tables. And as usual, I'm gonna take a bit of time trying to find the best tables for you guys, and also for me, of course. If you have fun, I have fun. We all have fun. So let's see. Okay. Man, fast. Very fast movement around the seats. 1 second is there, the other one it's not anymore. Okay. Wait, let me change the layout. 1 second. And I'm guessing this guy it's likely to be regular. He was in a couple of tables. Okay, now this guy with the source stack. It's likely to be a recreational, so yep. I'm gonna try and open tables by my own, on my own, because yeah, this really works really fine. The last times I've been doing that. Anyway, I'll try to register some good tables, but as you know, I'm not gonna be doing too much volume. Yeah, I'm just gonna be playing a few tables and focusing on getting good entertainment for you, like so I have more time to think about the hands. I don't want to be just stressing around and not having time to go through my thought process and so on. So yeah, 2-3 tables should be good enough, because I'm not too good at multitasking. So that's the plan. Here he went for a min raise, usually pretty bullshit. And here, yeah, I think I like betting flop. We have good equity. I mean, not good equity, but what the hell? Okay. To be honest, I don't know exactly what is going on, but I'm gonna just try and get it all. This queen 8. Okay. Clean enough river. And now we just go in and hope he has... Not too sure actually, but hope it to win. I don't know anyone who completed any kind of challenge at GG Poker. Well, there's always gonna be a first, right? So let's try that. Okay, here we get a 3-bet. Not good. Just letting it go. Couple of recreationals here. Problem means they are pretty sort of stacked. Which isn't nice. And GTO versus GTA looks like a Rake name. And Duro Tower here. He did just 3-bet the big blind, which also more of a Rake move. So probably not the best table. Okay, here we get open to 3.5. Being so shallow, I don't think this hand plays that well in the short, in the low SPR. So I'm gonna let it go versus 3.5. Do I have like a bankroll command or something somewhere? Because everyone is putting the bankroll thing. If you not have look at the graph, it would be BRC graph. I probably should write down that somewhere. Everyone is getting confused. Okay, a couple of hands. 7-6 opening. Ace Queen 3-betting. Okay. A7 can go either way. Queens only 3-betting. A7 have a couple of options. Could barrel, could check. He's aggressive enough. Shaken would be a fine option. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with the standard barrel. Now jam it in, obviously. Hoping to see a call. Nice. We do. Pass. That's a cooler, so. Nice to see them coming our way. Let's go. And now it's definitely not a table good enough. Not that it wasn't good before and it's even worse now. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna close that table. Bringing up this one. And trying to find another one in the meantime. This king 4 could be opened. Table is pretty weak. Got 2 recreationals here. This one, yeah, also a recreational. Good luck. I'm gonna see that either half pot or 1/3 both seem fine. Whoopa. Whoopa whoopa. So okay. Interesting what we wanna do on the river. You go to like 27? Or do we just go huge? He never has a full house, he would have check raise flop. So is he gonna try and get it all essentially? If he has a flush. Yeah, if he has a flush, which I'm blocking all of them. You can have any queen high, jack high, 10 high, 8 high, 9 high. Flushes. He folds, sadly. But yeah, I mean, I'm only losing against an ace high flush, so I have essentially the nuts. I think it's fine trying to get it all. But he didn't fall into the trap. Okay, king 6 over here. Letting that one out. And here I open a table. I have this guy here who might be pretty nice whale. Playing pretty loose for now. I have 3 tables right now. And yeah, I'm gonna keep it right like this. Am I? This table is looking fine. Oh, okay. I lost my my place, so I was assigned not to play too many tables. No. How is the There you have the bankroll challenge rules. It's what we're starting from NL50 with 1k. We gotta get it to 10k. And we're gonna move down every time we hit 20 binds. Move up, sorry. When we have 20 binds, move down if we hit 15 binds. And yeah, we're still grinding here in 50NL. We're taking it chill. You know, we wanna enjoy the process. So yeah, I'm trying not to exploit too much these guys, just to keep it the longer I can. It's, I think I like racing here because I can make this guy fall queens, jacks, tens. It's pretty comfortable spot with those hands, right? Or even make him fall his queen. I mean, I would, yeah. Can also strike value from R7 or R5. And then this guy can have any hand with equity that I can get him to fall, like queen jack, jack 10, that's fine. Or he can call now 7x and we stack it. Or he just folds, that's a fine outcome for my hand for sure. When we're in multi-way. Here I... Oh. Okay. That's a very, very small sizing. I don't really think I get to fall here. If I were to say something, I'm going to 3-bet here. Sorry, 4-bet. I think it's kind of a weak sizing. I don't think ace, king, or queens is using that size really. Could have gone a bit smaller. Yeah, 20 big blinds would be fine. Okay. Sometimes your read aren't right, but you know, we're only talking about trying to get it right more often than not. Was it right? Good, enough of the time? Well, hard to tell, but we get aces, because that's a reward for the poker gods, at least for trying. Yeah. A lot of time thinking about that move, and then it was meaningless. But yeah, I think it's interesting between going 1/3 or 50%. Usually the more aggressive the guy, the more like going 1/3 to induce. Didn't have any info here, so I just decided to go for the 50%. Because generally the range is not going to change much between both sizes. So we can get more value by going bigger. Yeah, I'm gonna close this table around here. There were 2 recursions to my left, sorry, to my right, but not anymore. This guy doesn't seem to be too loose, and this guy is also pretty tight. So We're trying to find the whale here. Not looking to play versus okay-ish players. I'm gonna play versus very bad players. Now GG can ban me for bum hunting. Open here 7-3. Check, check, flop. Sorry, no, let's see it flop. He calls. Turn, check, check. I'm checking again. Yeah. Checking and losing. Yeah, one for an open. 9-5, I think. Pretty high frequency check. Find a half pot. Yeah, I think I'm just going to fall here. Oh. It's guy with a loose VPIP, at least for now. Yikes! Not the best flop for eights. Yeah. I'll lose VPIP, but then only 50 blinds. Pretty hard to maximize, really, to make plus EV tables with these source stacks and with such a high rake. And the rest of the pairs seem reggy, so we can stack him in our last hand. What the hell? Why did I... When did I turn on the police bluff catch? That did not happen yet. Not yet. Right. I started in 50NL, in 5NL a few months ago and grinded up using 40 minimum for each stake, taking 5 buy-in shots all the way to 100 now. Ooh. Yeah, it sounds like a good challenge you completed. Congrats on that. Yeah, definitely doable. Grinding in and we're making a challenge here in GG. It's just not, I don't think it's the best place to do it, but it's doable. I mean, I guess the 18 big blinds win rate in 50 pre-rake. It's a small sample. But yeah, it's pretty hard to prove to have that long term. Okay, playing here 7-5 suited. Pretty nice hand to play multi-way. Woo! Do I want to dunk? Over here. I think so. See a call by Bakshi. It's a good turn for my range. I'm gonna be dunking a9 pedal if I 4-4-3. Could overbet or 75, I think both makes sense. Here I open king queen, jack 8-5, trying to get heads up versus the recreational, and we do, and we can go 3 streets. Okay, or two is enough. Don't mind that. It is if you're good. So, I mean, Inoteradliu said, so GG is not beatable. It is if you're good at exploiting fish for maximum. Yeah, fish and the pool overall. I mean, it can be beatable even if you're not exploiting sick. Yeah, I think most players here in 15 are not really exploiting that much. How much can you make a month playing 15L on GG? How many hours? What is expected return? Well, I mean, it's pretty dependent on your volume, your level, mainly that, yes. But well, I haven't played really, haven't grinded 15L in GG really to tell you. From other sites when playing 15L, I think making from 1k to 3k a month. I mean, I think that's usually the what a guy in 15L is making as the average. I know for sure there are players that grind a shit ton and make more. But if I told you if I had to guess the average, that would be my estimation. How much higher is the rake on GG? Something like 2x at least, right? Yeah, there is a site which I don't remember, but if you write down rake poker sites, you will get the site that I'm talking about, which actually has the rake for different sites. It's not super precise, but it gives you a pretty good idea of how much you're getting, how much you're paying. Well, the only thing is in GG, the big difference is that if you put volume, you're getting pretty good breakback. Like you can get 60-70%. Ooh, a6 here. What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, I don't play in GG as my standard. I do think it's not the best site. But for the challenge, I thought it could make sense since many people do have to play here. Some of my students play here. Maybe not because they want, because regulatory reasons or things like that. And it's also the biggest site right now. I'm hoping it doesn't stay that way for that much longer, because I agree with you. I don't think it's the best site really. Like I think they yeah, they do the best for poker. So yeah, I'm hoping, Coin Poker, for example, now is doing pretty good things lately, while GG, made the only invitation for high stakes, which does suck, and things like that. Things that I don't think are really good for the poker environment. So yeah, I'm playing here, as I said, because it's the biggest site and some of my students play here, so I think it made sense to get an idea, or to understand a bit the pool here. But we can change it at some point if we decide so. That's, yeah, I'm not like only, I mean, we could do at some point a poll and see what the people want. I'm fine moving to another site as well. I don't understand the dunk on 7-6 to 3-way. Do you think button won't see bet enough? Yeah, definitely. I don't think there will be enough c-bets on being multi-way. And I do also get to ISO myself versus recreationals with the hands that do benefit from it. So yes, I think there are definitely benefits on adding donks in decent board for you, especially with recreationals involved. Okay, how about some hands going on right now? Okay, let me Okay, I'm gonna go for the check jam. Don't have much time really to think much. But I think it's a good movement. Didn't work out now, but diphthongry. Yeah, my idea here is that, well, being a recreational, it was a 3-bet pot bottom, smaller versus cutoff. He's still gonna be holding a lot of overcards, a lot of weak hands. And by checking, they tend to overstep flop. So it makes sense to play pretty aggressive with the check jams. And we're gonna hit the river ace anyway, so boom, no. Okay. I tried. I definitely like that play, even though it may seem weird. Let's bring up the Elias's graph. It's pretty sick. Pretty sick graph, I gotta say. I usually like seeing it more in big blinds. Gives you better of an idea, I think. But yeah, congratulations on the graph. Here we find a dunk. I have two options. Again on the turn, both lines seem fine. It can be. The more aggressive the guy is on the river, the more I'm gonna be checking. And river, well, I mean, he could be holding a queen. 8, 6, 5, 7. Yeah, I guess a queen could play that way, like don't flop and check. Yeah, gonna check back. I was thinking about getting theme value, but it's probably too much. Yeah, we definitely need queen poker to do well. I think it's going the right way. I think when you, I mean, to be honest, like it seems pretty simple really to have a good side, but they all end up fucking it up somehow. You just give a low rake or a good rake back system. You just do stuff to attract recreationals. Like, I mean, you does that in a pretty good way. And then you also get the rake back to extract or even challenges like they're doing in GG, sorry, in coin poker. And yeah, it's should be kind of easy to get a good side going. But I don't know. The guys in the sites do not think the same way because yeah, stars at first and now GG seems to be not wanting the first place for themselves. Here we're gonna call it off with queens, ace king. It's a flip, and you know how much we like running it once. Oh, he didn't even ask. He's in the same team, huh? Oof, that's a good turn. Pretty hard to lose. 14% only. Don't do it to me. Yes, clean. Clean. Back here to the queen 10, where I faced A 3-bet. I'm gonna try and induce. Woo! Come on. Come on, pig. It's the induction cooking that we have going on right now. Come on. Just gonna go for a smooth check on the river. And did our plan work? Or did I actually play myself? Ooh. Well, I mean, it was a combo draw, but we got the money in, and that's what we wanted. And let me close one table at least, because that's what I was supposed to be doing. Here, this sucks because of this guy on the big blind. I'm gonna actually let this one go. Okay, we're playing versus the friend of the stream. Nothing I like. Barreling. Whew, the check raise, huh? The check raise on the turn. Okay, you get me this time. Thanks for the response. I am American and I was considering traveling, doing a trail run on 15 on GG poker. Yeah, the problem with GG poker, I think, well, first the rate is pretty high. So you gotta be putting a lot of volume to compensate, because that way you get pretty decent rake back. But if I'm being honest, I think you can get sides in which, even though the rake back might be lower, you can get better tables, lower rake, and you can also get the had. Which in my case, I think that's helped quite a bit, especially when playing versus recreationals. So it wouldn't be my my preferred side, but yeah, there are some upsides to it. But yeah, I would consider all the options. How much polling do you have to put in to get 60-70% rake back on GG? 100k hands month or much more? I would be lying to you if I answered that question, because I actually don't know. I mean, I'm gonna try and lie to you, and I would say that it's probably not that much. I would say 50k hands, but again, no idea. But 100k hands, you're in that case, I think you should probably be getting even more, but no idea. Again, if someone is a grinder here in GG and can tell us. Okay, go for the 3-bet. And now, yes, high frequency check here. and an easy check fold. Yes, I was doing a bit of cleansing of the tables. Here we find what seems to be a passive-ish player. Calling from the small blind. This is not the best flop. I'm not gonna be even in range, but I think queens. It's good enough to go for it. Pretty good turn. I think he's gonna be holding sets or straights here, slow playing. I think I want to overbet. Prefer going this size. He folds sadly. And ace jack, I went for a check back on the flop. I was trapping him, and he dunked twice, so now easy jam. Oh, labels. I don't have labels thing. Let me show you though which labels I'm holding. But here. Okay, so my labels. Let me bring you. Yeah, this table should be good. So I have orange for a non-reg. Then these the greenish tags are for not especially strong players. Like they are regulars, but yeah, not really strong ones. Like they're too needy or too passive. And then the blue one is for fish. This purple one is for possible fish. So as the orange is possible reg, this one is for possible fish. And then yeah, the light blue, it's actually for loose fish. So pretty easy. Orange possible reg, greenish weak regs, and then bluish and purple fishy guys. Deposit 3k and play 200. Oof. 3k to play 200. That's some aggressive bankroll management that we have going on. Not saying that you shouldn't do it, but it's a risk. It's a risk. Okay, check calling. Check folding. Okay. Here, an ISO to 4.9. That was already strong-ish, I think. And now once we see the 3-bet, I think it's a mandatory fold that we have. I find myself over bluffing this spot so much with S5 suited in big blind versus button. You mean over bluffing pre-flop? Like pre-flop, I like it because well, there is usually overfolding and especially under 4-bet button versus big blind, so I think you get to do some over bluffing. And then post flop, I think it was a pretty standard hand, right? To be played like c-bet flop on a board which would be range betting, and on the time we find ourselves with zero equity, bad blockers. It's just a pure check fold. Like in which spot do you think you were bluffing too much? Pre-flop, or because in that case I like it. Turn, if you actually are barreling that hand, I think it's way too much with no strong reason to think that they overfold massively the spot. You asked AI, said, I guess that you're talking about the volume needed. Yep, could be true. I have no idea, to be honest. I can do that in 2 weeks. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a heavy grind. Well, for me, it's it's a bit tougher because I don't play much volume as you see. And yeah, I'm actually gonna start doing some monthly blocks, going over my grind, posting graphs and so on, and trying to set up some good goals for this 2025. And I will be uploading it monthly, working on it, but I'm hoping to have it soon enough prepared. And I have so much going on right now around work and around my life, but I'm hoping to find time and get it up, and you will see my volume, which at the moment is not too good. Because I've never been a grinder, and also because now I have a lot of work around the school, some other off poker projects, and yeah, I'm not a guy that grinds 8 hours a day. Usually I'm more quality over quantity, so thank you for the follows, guys. If anyone is not following the channel, feel free to do so. We're doing Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 p.m. hunting around here in the GG streets and trying to bring up the bankroll to the 10K. Yeah, raise here, and well, pretty hard to realize equity, being honest. Out of position. If anything, I like 3-betting Don't think that would be bad, but as the standard, I think the ranges are gonna be too strong when raising their in position. It's true that he used a pretty small sizing, which tends to be too weak. It's pretty tempting for many guys to just use the bigger sizing with the strong hands and then use that small sizing with bluffs. So with that read, I mean, I think the pool is going to have too strong of a range raising there, so I think folding is good. But with that read of the smaller sizing, I think going for the 3-bet could actually work pretty fine. But I didn't have the time to think about that. And I'm gonna you bluff too much post flop on king high plus pair board. I'm guessing you do that on purpose, don't you? Yeah. Do you find, but like, do you do it exploitative for exploitative reason, or do you think you just or you just can't hold yourself? I don't have any reads on pull over folding specifically those boards. Could be true for sure. You play with me in GG. Who is that guy? Who's the mysterious player that I'm playing against? You don't mind saying? And GB? What does GB mean? Ah, okay. Sí. Sí, un chaval jovencito. ¿Era? Uf. Me está costando ahora saber quién eres exactamente. Pero sí, he estado jugando en Gran Vía. It's a guy that I played live against. I don't play much live, but yeah, a few times I've had. And which stakes I am playing right now. Estoy jugando ahora de 200 a 1000 online ahora. Algo de 2000 también. Pero sí, ahora estoy haciendo aquí un Bankroll Challenge en GG. Así que vuelta aquí a Anonymity 50. Trying to think exactly your face. If you can give me more details, would appreciate. But hello to those life grinders. This guy seems to be active with the 3-bets, so I'm gonna keep opening. Ooh, small. And let's see. We did find the 3-bet we were looking for. Now it's time to go for 4-bet. Pretty huge. This 25. Let me write it. 25. Oh, he folds. And here we went for an ISO versus an unknown guy. And these kind of boards, I'm usually just trying to bluff catch as the standard. not the best turn, and a bit of a size up. Which is not ideal on that turn. Probably only calling versus very loose guys. Letting it go for now. This should be a call. In my stakes, don't think it is a call though. In with the Rake in GG. I was expecting to see some races versus the small size, since the guy was playing aggressively. He didn't though. No, I think I'm just maximizing versus a6 king x. Ya. Creí que te habías equivocado. Escribir Shower. Pero no. Esto que no. Is the rate on GG higher than 12 big blinds per 100? Yep. I mean, it does depend on how much you are actually yeah, like sorry. I was reading the chat, and again, I'm not good at multitasking. So the rake is higher. Like, it does depend on how much you are playing. Like, how much of a VPIP you are playing, but it can get higher than 12 big blinds quite easily, I found. Because I was playing like 16 big blinds. I play a pretty high VPIP, but okay, very fast check. That looks like a middling hand in general, so I'm just gonna try and maximize ace highs, pocket pairs. Oh, you see a fold. You living in Thailand? Well, I prefer not discussing where I'm living, like my location. I'm gonna keep that private. And yeah, now I remember you, like, that you said Carlos. I remember, yeah. I was a couple of months or a month. I didn't last too long though, like playing there in Gran Via. But it was fun. Didn't run too good, I have to say, in those times. So decided to just stick to online playing. How you doing, actually? Been a while. I remember you were playing G, and doing pretty well, right? hoping that you still that yeah, on that good side. Ace 10 here is in a very small 3-bet because he just forcing me to call. See, check on the board. I mean, versus a fishy player, really hard to see him checking here his king, his queen, even his jack. So, going to assume his range is strongish. Well, I mean, strongest, but like middling hands mainly. And I'm just going through streets. 9, well, not the best, but not that bad either. I think I'd be holding way more often kings, queens, jacks. And not that often a better hand than mine. He checks jams though, would be pretty scary and I would just fold. But I don't expect much. Check jamming. I started playing poker about 6 months ago and I have my bankroll on GG Poker. I'm still making profit, but the site feels like rigged for action, and with Rake so high, I'm considering on withdrawing and moving to another site. Which one would you recommend, Pablo? Well, it depends a lot on which sites you have available. Yes. Yeah, like I would first do a good investigation on which sites you can actually play. And once you have all of them in the table, well, I'm more of a fan of just trying to open a couple of them or even 3 of them. It depends on how good you feel with multi-tabling. Sorry, with playing different lobbies at the same time. And just seeing for your, well, I mean, you can of course ask how tables to other regulars, like how the tables are looking at your stakes specifically, to other regulars and so on. And I would mainly just focus on playing really good tables. Like I don't think there is like a great site in which you're gonna make a lot of money, because well, if that's the case, then everyone gets there and then it stops being great. So I think it's more about just looking for like having as many sites as you can actually play at the same time, and then trying to just get the best tables you can, and just doing a lot of focus. But in general, like I think any site can be good enough. It's just yeah, you being good at selecting the right tables. Oof, that looks strong. I did call the 3-bet pre-flop because, well, the guy seems pretty aggressive with the 3-bet. But then 60% the flop, pot turn. Have I seen any crazy action by him? Like, not that crazy, right? So yeah, just letting it go. Can maybe fold pre-flop, because he was playing small sizes last time, and now he did use a biggish sizing. Like before, it was just going for small 3-bets. Yeah, you told you were running bad. Yeah, I remember. I was not even playing too high stakes live, but I got crushed. Okay, pretty good flop for my range. Pay a lot of life up to 5k. Ooh, nice. That sounds fine. Some private games as well. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. I mean, private games, if you can get into them, can imagine the AV in those should be pretty high, right? I mean, you can tell me. Gonna barrel here. Not playing online right now. Yeah, I remember you were actually studying the degree, so I guess that's taking some time. So makes sense. I can call or 3-bet. Okay. The guy's calling. I guess versus 3 guys. Need to be kind of careful. It's true that this guy's gonna be playing pretty face up, but still 2 guys behind to worry about. So. Oh, clubs. That's another thing I haven't tried. Private games, clubs. Well, I mean, did play it like on a friend's account, just watching how it was doing, and those look pretty easy as well. Yeah, I went for a check back. Calling call. Too cheap. You got my money. Well, I'm gonna play the last few hands, I think. Yeah, I'm not part of the session in which I feel like my game goes down. So it's either try and play for 30-40 minutes more, so you have time to get back to focus. But tables are not looking that great either, so I think I'm gonna just call it a session for today. Let's play the last rounds. Oh, you actually quit the degree. Ah, nice. You started some e-commerce. Yeah. looks more profitable than poker. Like, to be honest, like, poker is not really the best way if you're looking to make money. There are way more profitable ways and more scalable ways as well. So yeah, probably a smart choice by you. Here I went for an c-bet. It's should be fine. We see a min raise, usually pretty weak. Oof. And again, that's looking quite weak. I'm still beating many of the draws here. Yeah. Not the best river. Again, too cheap to fall on a turn. I'll put on river. Yeah, I think we're just gonna let it go now. Seems quite bluffy, or quite weak the line, but at the same time, I think I should be trying to make him fold 10x or 9x here, and then I'm a bit afraid of losing even to some bluffs. Yeah, a weak player that could definitely have some worse bluffs there. So just taking the safe route and folding. We also have to play some PLO and PLO 5. That's definitely not my strongest suit. Never played, to be honest. I mean, yeah, I've played, but you know, a few hands, not much. But yeah, even with the lost OPB in those, I guess you can actually profit. Yeah, and sounds fun to play those games, those those high stakes live games. Okay, so this guy is being active. So that's gonna be the last two hands of the stream. To any of you guys not following the YouTube or the Twitch channel, make sure to click follow and turn on the notifications. And I will actually see you next Thursday, 5 p.m. as usual. Keep up this bankroll challenge. And yeah, hope you're liking the stream. Any suggestions you have, let me know. But yeah, thank you for all being here. We're 60 people right now, so good audience that we have going on. Yeah, so I said it all. I will see you again next Thursday. Have a good rest of the day, and I will see you soon. Bye.